Hello, Taurus. How are you doing? This is Tarot Me Please coming at you. Approaching February 20th, 2023, the week of. This is a general reading for my Taurians. Take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else in the universe. Taurus, what does the universe have in store for you? Let's see. Okay, Taurus. Now we're talking. Got your cards on a spread. Closing my eyes. You should close yours too if you can. Taking deep breaths. Feeling all the energies around us. Keeping me in mind that we're all connected somehow in this vast universe. We're each but a spark in the whole galaxy and all the stars. And we each came down here on earth to live our lives, to live our soul's purpose, to fulfill our destinies, to work out karma, and all that stuff. We all hope for inner clarity. We hope we're all doing the right thing. Yeah. So, Taurus, what is your energy right now? Wheel of Fortune. Some people just prefer to call it the wheel. But this card, the meaning is good fortune, turning point in your life, luck. So this card says that you're lucky right now. It's not necessarily financial luck, but it's some sort of, it could be, but it's some sort of luck. You're at a turning point in your life right now. And things are good, is what the card says. What is the energy that is crossing you right now, Taurus? The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a patient kid, a new job, or a raise, money news. So, Taurus, what kind of news have you gotten? Have you just gotten a raise? Have you just gotten a new job that promises, stellar income? I'm going to close that window right now. So what kind of news has come to you just now, Taurus? Did you just get a raise? Did you just get a new job? New source of income? Something good. It's very fresh energy because pages, they're likened to kids, whereas knights are likened to teenagers. So it's very fresh energy right now, very young energy. Okay, having said that, let's go to your recent past, Taurus. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very resourceful. She's fertile and she's very domestic. And so since your Taurus is an earth sign, I'm inclined to think that this was you in the recent past. That you have been the Queen of Pentacles, that you have been domestic, that you have been the resourceful person of your home, of your family. Because pentacles are, in fact, very earthy energy. Yeah. I'm inclined to think that's you, Taurus. You've been like kind of like the mom, you know, the steady, the stable mom in the home. Um, what is in your immediate future, Taurus? That's the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands specifies waiting for results, making a choice, travel plans. So it looks like you are going to be making some sort of choice to, um, if not to travel and make a new home somewhere else, then to venture out in business, some kind of business. Here's you, Taurus. You have amassed a small fortune already. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not surprised with these Pentacles cards. You have amassed a certain small fortune. You're standing on the balcony of your villa or mansion, and you've got the whole world in your hands. In this globe here in your hands, but you realize now that there's another world, the real world out there that you haven't conquered yet, that you haven't experienced yet, and you're contemplating. You're like, should I go out into the real world? Should I step out of my comfort zone and go experience what's out there? What's waiting out there for me is what you're thinking. You haven't exactly made the plans to do it yet. You're just thinking about it at this stage, the Two of Wands. Um, so I'm thinking this has to do with business and money, income from a business of yours. But let's pull some other cards. What is on your conscious mind right now, Taurus? Moon. Okay, so you are unsure what's coming up. Maybe that's why you're still kind of like, I don't know what if I want to branch out. I don't know if I want to step out of my comfort zone. Because the moon represents uncertainty and mystery and untold truths, hidden truths. Either that, or you have your mind, Taurus, on a Pisces. Because the moon is a Pisces card. So it could be a Pisces on your mind. Do you have a Pisces partner? Or maybe an immediate family member, maybe your child or a sibling or a parent who is a Pisces? Yeah, the moon card is Pisces energy. So take it how it resonates, Taurus. You tell me, do you have a Pisces close to you? If you don't, then what you're thinking of right now in your waking hours is the uncertainty of the direction of your life. Yeah. Okay. Um, let's flip this card. What is the energy that could be influencing you, Taurus, and you might not even be aware of it? Okay, that's the Five of Cups card. The Five of Cups card represents regret and loss and grief and feeling abandoned and unloved. But see, you're not thinking about this in your waking hours, though. This is in your unconscious field, Taurus. So I'm kind of thinking that the reason your unconscious came out with this energy is because at one time in your life, maybe in your early childhood or maybe in your early adulthood, sometime in the past, you did feel regret and abandonment. And it's kind of like still lingering in your system, which is why it showed up in the unconscious field. Yeah. And I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Um, Let me pull your hopes and fears card, Taurus. What are your hopes and fears here? I'm thinking it's a money reading, financial reading. a business reading, if you will. Okay, that's the Seven of Cups. That card is having a lot of choices. Some would say too many choices. Um, and then also commitment issues. So it's kind of like, I think it's a fear card, not a hopes card, because here's you. This is you, Taurus. And it's like you don't know what to do. You've been faced with all these choices and you don't know what to do. You feel that if you pick one of these choices, then you're going to have to commit to it for a long time. And what if you end up not liking it? You can't back out easily, or, if you pick a certain cup and you're okay with it, but then you find out that another cup was going to be more fulfilling, then you're kind of regretful that way. So it's like just having too many choices and not being aware of what it is that you should be choosing. I think it's more like that kind of dilemma, like fear of missing out or fear of committing to something that doesn't turn out right. Yeah. And that doesn't surprise me because on your conscious mind you have the moon. You're like really kind of like in the dark. It's like, what's my best choice? What's my best course of action? I don't know. Everything looks kind of dark and mysterious to me right now. So that's what I see here in your fear. Um, let's look at your attitude going into this. What kind of attitude or influence are you going to have on the final outcome, Taurus? Okay, that's the Queen of Swords. This is going to be you, Taurus. You're going to have the energy of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords energy is all about self-sufficiency, being honest, very sharp energy, sharp mental energy. So that's you, which is good. You're going to have sharp mental energy. You're going to be honest with yourself. You're going to be self-sufficient. That's very nice. Glad to see that. What is the external influence here, Taurus? What is something that you won't be able to control? The Knight of Cups. Okay. The Knight of Cups is going to be a person who's going to be influencing your final outcome. Because knights, pages, kings, and queens all represent people. And since this is in your external influence, it's somebody else. It's not you. It's somebody else. It's the Knight of Cups energy. And the Knight of Cups is a Prince Charming type, with romance and proposals to offer. And I'm thinking that since this is a Cups card and it represents water energy, it might be a Piscean. Because remember I told you the moon could be Piscean energy? And that's on your conscious mind right now. And then here, Knight of Cups is a water sign romancing you. Proposing you with all sorts of things here. I'm thinking it's a Pisces in your life. You tell me, Taurus. Do you have a Pisces in your life or already a partner somewhere in the romance department who might be offering you a cup of love? Who will be influencing your life very heavily? Okay. Having said all that, let's go ahead and pull the final outcome card, Taurus. What does the final outcome look like? Two of Swords. The Two of Swords energy is time to compromise or make a decision. This is you, Taurus. This is you trying to make a decision. You feel that you are blindfolded. You feel that you don't know what your choices are. You can't see clearly. The moon represents mysteries and, unknown hidden truths. And that is the same moon that's here. You trying to make a decision here. And it's like, what do I do? Decisions. But see, if you look closely here, the person here who's blindfolded, it's supposed to be you, but the person here who's blindfolded could probably quite easily get out of this blindfold. So it's like kind of like self-imposed blindfold. Yeah. The sword energies frequently say that, the mind plays tricks on you. And you may think that you don't know what decision to make, but you really do deep in your heart if you really look closely. If you look beyond the normal stuff, you will know what choice to make. Yeah. So that's the final outcome card. I mean, that card and that card and this card here, I just feel that they're very closely related, kind of like taking a stab in the dark. It's like you don't know what the truth is yet. You can't see things clearly. They're not bright yet. And you feel like you're kind of like taking a stab in the dark. That's how you feel. Yeah. But anyhow, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope some, if not all, resonated with you. And if it did, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Tarot Me Please. My name is Crystal. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. I hope you have an even greater week ahead. Thank you. See you later. Bye.